mistreatment. The relationship between Kithure Kindiki and William Ruto is breaking. And that is a very serious thing that is happening as we speak. Today, on 2nd of 2025, January 2025, reports are moving around that it is even actually getting worse than that of Rigathi Gachagua. Why am I saying so? Let's first look at how their marriage started. People assumed that they were friends ever since. Actually, Kithure Kindiki represented William Ruto in The Hague. So from there, people said that their relationship kept on growing. And as you speak today, he was given the job of a DP based on the fact that he is believed to be very loyal to President William Ruto. Now, that loyalty is one of the things that gave Kithure Kindiki the deputy presidency. Now, what else? First of all, people believe that Kithure Kindiki is wise, from the sense that he's able to go and talk to the people of Mount Kenya region, they will listen to him and will get the support that William Ruto needs. And Kithure Kindiki was expected, even if it was just to take the entire Mount Kenya region, at least to take with him the Mount Kenya East, because William Ruto divides it very well. And then William Ruto was to depend on some MPs to get some votes from Mount Kenya West. But Mount Kenya now is very hostile to William Ruto, and Rigathi Gachagua is ensuring that every day the temperatures keep rising. Now, where does this put Kithure Kindiki? The expectations from the government to Kithure Kindiki to deliver the mountain, if not the entire just Mount Kenya East, are getting worse. Why am I saying so? The ground is hostile. We all saw how it started from Embu. And for anybody who is smart like Kithure Kindiki, had to know that the ground is very hostile and things must change. First of all, SHA is not working so far well according to the expectations of Kenyans. And going there, what project will you talk to the people of Embu, Tharaka Nithi, Meru about William Ruto? Well, I'm asking these questions. You cannot take any other thing there except the projects. That is the only thing that can be able to sell in the mountain. But now, all projects are stalled. If it is house construction, they are happening in Nairobi, they are completely there. What will you tell the people of Meru, people of Tharaka Nithi, the people of Embu, the Ambere? It will be difficult for Kithure Kindiki. Now, kutia msumali moto kwenye kidonda, as we speak today, abductions are occurring and the people affected are the people of Mount Kenya and the Rift Valley. If you check critically Quebec from the Rift Valley, and to make matters more worse now, Embu's boy child, that is Billy Mwangi, was abducted from there, and the parent is crying, and that one is one of the cases that is capturing the attentions of the Kenyans. If you saw even during the Monday's demonstrations, they most occurred at a place called Embu, and that was significant on its own way. That means the ground is seriously hostile towards William Ruto's ways of leadership. As we speak today, William Ruto is even inspecting projects in Luo and Kisi, but is forgetting to go to that place because there are so many projects Uhuru Kenyatta launched that are stalled. Now, therefore, it's very clear that it is not easy for Kithure Kindiki to get to the mountain and do the mobilization and even the campaigns for William Ruto. It is difficult to sell William Ruto in the mountain based on the no track record, lies, and the problem, most importantly, actually, the abductions. Now, let's remember very well that most of the people who died, particularly after the Gen Z protest, most of them were buried in the Mount Kenya region and Ukambani. That is significant as well. I told you at some point in one of my videos that one of the things that will take William Ruto home are the deaths that occurred on 25th June 2024. Those people were killed for fighting corruption, fighting poor governance, fighting embezzlement of public funds, fighting wastage of public funds. That was not something people forget from the mountain. I was just doing the sampling, just random questioning in Nakuru and in Nairobi partly, and asked people, why do you think William Ruto should go home? A mother just came and said, the sons that were killed, our daughters that were injured, those are the things that will take William Ruto home. That is the reason she could vote for her, vote against William Ruto in 2027. Then, according to me, if I questioned 5 people, 3 are talking about the deaths. That means the people of Mount Kenya was hurt deeply from the deaths that occurred on 25th June 2025. Now, adding the abductions on top, that are occurring significantly in the mountain region. And not just that, young kids, people cannot even organize a coup. People don't know even anyone in government are the ones who have been abducted, and they are missing up to date, despite the president promising that these young men and women are going to get back to their parents. So it's very significant on its own way that Kithure Kindiki, as we speak today, is not going to manage to deal with the mountain. Therefore, William Ruto must ensure that before Kithure Kindiki goes, he has given him an easy landing. Because now, what do you take to the people? Stories about William Ruto? Stories about how Uhuru Kenyatta was good? Stories about appointment? Because the appointees, all of them are rejects? Stories about things that are not there? It cannot work completely. Now, Kenyans, including me, I want Kithure Kindiki that you cannot bounce on a fall of another. You cannot bounce on the back on someone who is already down. Gachagua was impeached, and the best thing was to decline that seat. But now, and remain in the interior docket. But now, as we speak, he is already being sabotaged, and probably if he continues in the next year, in this year and the next year, Kithure Kindiki should have lost favor from the people of the mountain, and probably even the senatorial and the gubernatorial seat that he could gain there, hawezi pata. And looking at all these things, Kithure Kindiki political journey might die, because if you betray one person, particularly from the mountain, people never forget. They never forget. They never forget. So, the aid of William Ruto, Farouk Bet and others, telling Kithure Kindiki is very slow and that is wasting time, he needs to go to the mountain and sell William Ruto, is completely uncalled for. And it is what actually resulted to Kithure Kindiki telling them that you have abducted sons. How do I go with this kind of an environment to sell the president? Even my plan I have for the people of the mountain, it cannot work. That's how we are told a slap came in. Bah! A slap. Nowadays, in William Ruto's government, don't just speak. We heard recently that an MP was slapped. We thought it was a joke. Now it is coming out from other sources like Kaoko that Kithure Kindiki was also slapped. Maverick Kaoko, one thing we have to know is that he's one of the biggest critics of William Ruto. The second thing, it is that we cannot assume whatever he said. He told us one time that Uhuru Kenyatta is admitted somewhere in abroad and is suffering from serious disease, probably cancer, and we had doubted. Uhuru Kenyatta came out, and after that time, we could tell that Uhuru Kenyatta is not well. The fact remains once again that Maverick Kaoko cannot dispute whatever she's saying. She's probably getting good intel from the government that Kithure Kindiki was slapped. And we cannot doubt that because she has proven herself before. Now, what do you guys think about Kithure Kindiki being forced to go to the mountain to do the campaigns? But definitely all of us here warned her, warned him, and we told him that please keep off this thing. He did not listen to us. He smiled. He was happy. People clapping for him. And of course, you saw how he was being lectured. And even you saw how at JPTC, I don't know, that place where Farouk Bet organized a marathon event. And when he went there, the moment he started speaking, people started walking away. He's not with any person, not the Kalenjins, not the people of Mount Kenya. I don't know, guys, what you think on the comment section, but apart to me, I advise Kithure Kindiki to resign and go home to avoid being embarrassed. Go join Rigathi Gachagua and marshal up the mountain for another journey. See you next time for more videos. Please make sure you subscribe.